Hey friends, welcome. So to begin with, I am going to be putting on this eye cream under my eyes and on my eyelids so that our makeup eyeshadow will stay put. And I'm just going to be using my ring finger for that. Finger? That sounded weird. I meant to say finger. So I hope you guys don't mind my dog. She was barking a lot right now. She's being really annoying in the background if you guys can hear a little. So now I am going to go in with this NYX HD primer and I'm gonna focus it on my T-zone because that's where I get mostly oily. Ugh, I can't even say anything, I swear. Anyways, that's where I get mostly oily. And I grabbed a little bit too much, so I'm trying to put some back in the little tube and I'm just gonna be rubbing it in with my hands, my fingers. And also I have very large pores on my cheeks and my nose area, so yeah, I hate that. I'm just smoothing it out right now. And I'm gonna be adding chapstick in a little bit. And I was just showing you guys that I had a really big pimple on the side of my cheek close to my lip. It kind of looked, well, my cheek kind of looked big. So now moving on to foundation, I'm using this L'Oreal liquid finish powder. I don't know if I said that right, but anyways, I'm gonna link that down below in the description box. So I mix this and then I put it on the back of my hand and then I just put it all over my cheek, and then I'm just gonna be blending that out with my dampened beauty blender. And as you can see, I do a little bit, like a cheek at a time or forehead or the chin at a time, because this foundation dries up quickly, so I have to work quickly. So yeah, so just stipple that with my beauty blender all over my skin. And I really love the finish of this beauty blender. Oh my god, there she is again, barking. Anyways, so yeah, just trying to blend that nicely. And I'm adding some to my eyes. I want to mention that I don't know, maybe you guys might think that my foundation's too dark for my skin, but I think it matches my neck. And it all comes together in the end because we are going to highlight and contour the face. So yeah, as you can tell, I like to build up the coverage and cover up those imperfections. So now I am going in with this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Neutralizer, I believe. I'm just gonna be highlighting under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, the sides of my nose, my chin. And then I also add this NYC concealer, a little bit of it, and I mix those two. So I just add a teeny tiny bit. And I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. Just stipple that all over where it needs to be stippled. Do not swipe it because, I don't know, I think the best effect, the best way to work with the beauty blender is stippling all over. I don't know, that's just my opinion. So now I am going to be setting that under eye concealer and all the other highlighted areas with this translucent powder by e.l.f. Just using this makeup sponge. And I'm just gonna dust off the excess with my BH Cosmetics stipple brush. And now I am going in with this e.l.f. powder. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I will link it down below like I said. And I'm just gonna set the rest of my foundation. Moving on to contouring, I like to contour with this e.l.f. foundation brush. I don't know why, but that's just my preference. And I go in with the L'Oreal True Match powder. I'll link the shade also down below, the color that I use. Just carving out them cheekbones. My chin area. So I'm just continuing my contouring. I'm going back in those same areas where I contoured. And then I drag it down my jawline and my neck area and my chin. Then I go back in with my stipple brush and blend everything out. Moving on to blush, I am using this e.l.f. HD creamy blush, and at first it looks a little bit crazy, but once you blend it out, it looks really nice. And I'm using this angled brush by Essential Tools, and it's really smooth. I really like it. And I have to mention that you don't need a lot, because if you add a lot, it's gonna look really pink. And then I am going to be setting that blush with this Physicians Formula organic blush. And now I go back with that translucent powder and I just clean up that contour. Again, using my stipple brush, I am blending everything out. And moving on to my eyes, I did one eye off of camera. And it was very simple and easy. I use this e.l.f. quad. And I'm using that light brown shade and I'm going into the crease with it. Into the crease and a little bit above the crease. And now going in with this golden coppery shade into my lid. I'm using my ring finger again. And I think sometimes fingers can be your best friends. I think it really went on really nice and smooth with my finger. I'm just going back in with that brown shade again, just blending everything out. And now I mix that little darker shade, just a little bit. Now adding some of that copper color to my tear duct. And then adding shadow to my lower lid. And now I go in with this off-white color into the brow bone as my highlight. And now I'm going to be curling my eyelash. And I don't apply false lashes. It's just a simple look. And I go in with this Jordana mascara. And I'm just going in with this Q-tip because I had gotten mascara on my lid. So I'm going back in with the eyeshadows and I'm perfecting everything. And now I go in with this other Jordana mascara. Go over that. So time for eyeliner. I go into the waterline and I tightline as always. And then I thought I was recording, but I didn't. I went in with these two NYC lip glosses. And now I am going to be highlighting my cheekbones with that white color on the little palette. And now time to set our face. And that was the final look. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!